Yeah, greatness. Good evening, my guys and fans. That was a day. Anytime soon you are watching my video from Adebayo Marvelous Ademiral, my name, Ademiral International. I posted a picture in the morning and a lot of people contributed, which I really learned. So I would love to share you the image. The image that passed the message. Can you see? You this guy pouring out, pouring away food while this guy is kneeling down begging for food. Now, many people you see this guy as a wicked person, right? You don't know the situation that warrants him pouring that food away. You see, there are some people that they play a lose-lose win. Lose-lose game. Kàkà tí màá fi kàkà tó fi máa jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ máa ya kúkú dànù. Kàkà kíkú má jẹ ṣèṣe, á fi ṣàwà dànù. That's the meaning. Kàkà kí eku má jẹ poison, á máa fi ṣàwà dànù. Kò ní jẹ poison kẹ̀. You have your own strength as a youth to bring food to your table. Why are you kneeling down? Why are you begging for food? The Bible says, no food for lazy man. The Bible does not say there is food for lazy man. Both of them, they are both youth. If you check the image very well, they are both youth. Had it been the person kneeling down is an old person, we would have said maybe that guy is callous, he does not want to help the man. No, that guy is callous, he doesn't want to help. And at times, in another way around, we may say that the reason why the guy did not want to give the old man food was that what did the old man rather, what did the old man use his youthful age for that made you to be begging for food at your old age? That's why we used to tell these our youth. You see, time is an expensive currency we all spend every day that you can never regain. You know, if you spend normal currency, okay, the irony of time is that, like I said, time is an expensive. Anything expensive is meant for rich people. That's why let the poor breathe. Anything expensive is meant for rich people. The irony of it is that the irony of time is that as expensive as it is, the reason why it is expensive is that you cannot. I don't want to know how I don't want to know how rich you are. You cannot buy time except you leverage. But for you to buy time and use time, you can't except you leverage. Now, as costly the time is, as expensive the time is, God gave each and every one of us time free of charge. I have my own 24 hours. You have your own 24 hours. What are you using your own 24 hours to do? What am I using my own to do? Time is an expensive currency. We spend it. That's why we say, how did you spend your time? Expensive currency that you can't hold. Normal currency, you can hold it. But time, you can never hold it. Once it goes, it moves, it goes like a river. Once it goes, it can never be regained back because you are not the only one on the queue to success. We are many. Apple. We are many. Who knows, maybe that guy carrying food has told the second guy kneel down about some opportunities for him to bring table on his for him to bring food on his table, but he denied. There's some people, they prefer begging for food. Some people prefer begging to go and work for themselves to bring food to the table. That's because they lack purpose. They lack why. Oshisangu, you are a youth, you have strength, you have everything, you have eyes, you have. Why will you settle for the less when you can do more? Why can't you go and get your own loaf of bread yourself? One settle for your own. You see, some people might say, one of the contribution was like, some people integrated to I connected with being a leader, that putting on expensive clothes while your members are suffering, they need tools, everything. Yeah, you can say that, but remember that this image is not about leadership. But at times, it's not about leadership, but at times the image could be connected to being a leader. You understand? Like we have some leaders. Let this message go to you. Why your members, your office member will need something that will boost their business. Why can't you sacrifice, pay the sacrifice for them? Some people prefer just to be fine always and people moving with them, working normal, or but that's not the real this thing. See, mo fẹ́ yọ jáde image yìí. That's not the real thing that I want to talk about in this image. They are both youth. You have what I have. You can do more than me, but I can never settle for the less. Now, one of the contributions some people, let me read some of the contributions some people give to me, I mean sent to me rather. So one actually said, according to my view, Baba, as a true friend and good sponsor, he wanted to cancel his hope for him because it gives him food. He will feel contented. That's all he had an option. You see, there are sometimes you need to teach some people lesson in wasting. You know that they need that thing. They need it, but waste it. If you don't waste it, they can never, never know their reason of an existence, of being in existence. Why can't you know your reason of being in existence? You just chauffeur Jeremy. You want to be a slave? If this guy does not pour away this food, the other guy will never know or see the reason for him to get up and go and get food on his table. Not every act is a callous act. There are some acts that they are meant to teach you lessons on how to grow. Before, I always thought that those rich people they are callous. I mean, they are stingy. I never knew that they have a lot of responsibilities that they are carrying as well. So when I started growing, I was like, so when I got some change, I was like, so this is the reason why I thought those rich people they are stingy. They have a lot they are passing through. If they keep giving you food every day, when are you going to wake up? I pity those people sleeping in their parents' house, waking up, eating, waking up, eating, waking up, without doing anything. Man, worry. Your time is coming. The time to suffer for it is coming. Just eating, or you rely on someone just to be feeding you, while the person is relying on God. Like someone that messaged me, abeg, Adema, I fit see 3K. I said nope. Him talk say na prank. You are pranking me without a camera. I told you, even if it's a skit, even if it's a season film, she I no get. We told a lot of people about business opportunity. They said they can't do it, but they will come into our DM and ask for money. I'll ask for data. So we that we are doing it, I would where we that we are doing it, we don't know what to do. We don't know that we can go to school. We don't know we can sit at home. We don't know the right thing to do. So this guy continued. He feel content that at all he had an option. Some people are living their life on an option. That's why your life is not moving. You have seen that. Anyways, if I go home, my parents will give me they will give me food now. And there's what that says, if go home with nothing, you appreciate everything. This guy, he goes to his friend with nothing. Even Ajeku ló máa appreciate bó ṣe wà because he did not go there to his friend with anything. Ó máa appreciate Ajeku. By feeling contented, you won't be serious enough to make something happen. A wise man says, if you see someone that doesn't have a dream or a burning desire, try to create for him or do what will push such person to work and make sure keep monitoring. Can you just hear that? If you see someone that doesn't have a dream or burning desire, try to create for him. This guy has created a burning desire for this person that is kneeling down. He's not wicked. If you have a rich mentality, you know that this person is not wicked. But if you have a poor mentality, you will think that this guy holding food is wicked. Àìlè kúrò lójú kan ló ṣe rò bó wicked. But if you know ìwọ tó wá, you don't want to rely on people, you don't want to be reliant. You know that this message is telling us, let the poor breathe. This message is telling you that you can do more. You too can bring food to your table. Why are you settling for the less? I said it. I said a greeting of a poor man is like begging before a rich man. If you greet a poor man too much, I mean, if a poor man greets a rich man too much, the rich man would think that that poor man wants to beg for something, and he doesn't want to beg for something. He just wants to greet. But if a rich man greets a rich man, we're like, "How far, my nigga? Oh, how is business?" I said, but a poor man greets a rich man. He may not even reply your message for 3 days. That's why you must not be poor. You must not be what? You must not be poor. So try to create a desire, try to create a burning desire for the person. Create or push the person to work. I mean, you can call now. You two can do more than me. Someone said, wealthy waste, poor beg, unequal life. Fine, it's an equal life. That's another way you see it. And someone said to me, Baba is the higher point because someone to prefer wasting the food instead of giving give it to his friend means maybe that friend has a bad attitude. Yes, some people might have bad attitude, but if someone has bad attitude and you have what can help that person, you are not the one to take care of the attitude, and what you do you might teach him lesson, and at the same time will not teach him lesson. You understand? The Bible says, like anyone who you have might and power to help is your colleague, is your neighbor. Help him. If someone has bad attitude, yet you can still help him because we have bad attitude, and Jesus Christ helps us. But when you see that someone that has relies on you too much, he doesn't want to take a risk, doesn't want to risk, you have to teach him lesson. You are not wicked. You are not what? You are not. This is a food that's supposed to give him or pour on the floor because maybe the guy doesn't have right attitude. That's another person. Begging for help never gets you any. Yeah, if you beg too much, now talking go to get. In short, bottom line, um, someone said the person pouring food away is like a boss or leader who always wants for himself without caring for others. If if he wants for himself, this person will be eating the food. This one does not talk about leadership. Do you understand? tó yẹ pé ó sọ̀rọ̀ nípa leadership báyìí òun náà máa jẹ́ ni. If he's eating it and the guy is now looking at him begging, that one is there, but he's pouring it away. Then someone said, I think uh wait, this person said this will make the poor very angry to make things happen. By the time they meet at the top, you will know why the rich did that. Yes, if you are a poor person, you have a poor mentality, you will think that what this guy did is not godly. It's godly. If you are rich, you have that, you know the reason why he taught you lesson in this hard way. If you are rich, you know the reason why rich people at times do not help people. You know the reason why rich people do not give talking to you, but they offer you opportunity. By the time they meet at the top, you know why the rich and that thank him later, because it is the word of a poor that when food is sorted, poverty is better. Ó ní ọ̀rọ̀ olòṣì ni wípé tí oúnjẹ bá kúrò ní ìṣẹ́ àbí ìṣẹ́ bùṣe, tó oúnjẹ bá ti kúrò ní ìṣẹ́ bùṣe, ọ̀rọ̀ olòṣì ni o. Ìṣẹ́ kankan ò bùṣe. He said, I'm not the one that said it o. It is the word of a poor that when food is sorted, poverty is better. In the course of running to bring food to the table, you will see beyond eating. If you learn from this thing that this person did for you, and you want to go and run for your own food, you are going to see more reasons to live, to exist than that food. Why are you settling for the less? You will see beyond eating the food, but running to eat the target, which will leave him hungry for long hours. Even at times, when you now leave that food to go and bring your food to the table, you forget that food. You are going to reach the target because you said, so I have more I can achieve in life than this food. This is why rich people are not foodie. That is why rich people are not foodie. If you like food too much, you are poor. You are what? You are poor. Don't see this image as if the person is eating it now, that one is different entirely. But he's not eating, he's pouring instead of him to give you. I've been telling you for a while, you need to go and look for a way to be great in life. You go and look for opportunity. We told you about opportunity. You said it's a scam. You always sit there begging, 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 begging. You are a nation. Why are you sitting as a slave? You are a nation. There's a nation in you. There's a nation in you. So that's people have tried, people have contributed. I just said I will shoot a video pertaining to that video. I mean pertaining to that picture for you to understand more. If this guy is eating the food, that one is different. That means it's callous. But he does not, it's a lose-lose game. He does not eat it. If I have been telling you to go on ahead, but it's like you rely too much on me. Then you pour out the food. So may God help us. You two that we have been telling them, go and no one can share, go and find something to do. The person that is helping you will never be there for life. It's what you do that will be there for you for life till you die. If someone promises you, someone might promise you, but might not be able to fulfill the promise because he's not the owner of his life. But you to go there, go and look for something great. Work harder. May God help us. Thank you all. You can share this video, like, share this video, make a good comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. I'll my name once again.